Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins, where we help you get smarter than your competition. Today, we're taking a close look at Ford's really ambitious new strategy for autonomous driving. It's a move that could genuinely redefine the entire automotive landscape. Our analysis today is based on a LinkedIn discussion from January 8, 2026. It featured posts from some key industry figures like Megan McDonnell, Ford's own CEO Jim Farley, Thomas Wagenberg, and Michael Wayland, all reacting to Ford's major announcements at the CES Technology Show.
You know, this one sentence from Doug Field, Ford's chief EV officer, really just says it all. It pretty much encapsulates their entire strategic shift. It's a bold statement, right? A declaration that Ford is planning to break away from the industry norm of saving the best technology for the most expensive luxury cars.
So here's how we're going to break this down. First, we'll look at the core announcement itself. Then we'll explore the thinking behind this mass market approach, the why. After that, we'll dig into the in-house tech that's supposed to make it all possible. And finally, we'll see how Ford's strategy stacks up against its rivals and really assess the huge bet the company is making.
Okay, so let's get right into it. What exactly did Ford say that's got everyone talking? Well, the details are actually pretty specific and very interesting.
The whole announcement really boils down to two key numbers. First up is the price point. Ford is targeting approximately $30,000 for the vehicle that will get this new technology. That plants it squarely in the mass market.
And the second number is the timeline, which is, frankly, pretty aggressive. The company is shooting to have this system on public roads and available for you to buy by 2028.
And let's be really clear here. We're not just talking about some fancy cruise control. Level 3 eyes-off autonomy is a major technological jump. It lets the driver completely disengage from driving in certain conditions. Putting that kind of capability into an affordable, mid-size pickup truck, that's a truly disruptive idea.
So this brings us to a pretty fundamental question. Why this strategy? Why focus on volume and affordability when pretty much the rest of the industry is starting with their premium models first?
Well, Ford CEO Jim Farley doesn't really see this as a new idea at all. He frames it as a return to the company's roots. He's drawing a direct line from the Model T, which changed the world because it was accessible, to this new push for attainable self-driving tech.
What this really is a conscious rejection of that old trickle-down model of innovation. So instead of putting the newest tech on a six-figure luxury car and waiting years for it to reach everyone else, Ford's strategy is to aim right for the heart of the market, right where the most customers actually are.
Of course, having a bold strategy is one thing. Actually pulling it off is something else entirely. It requires a really solid technical and manufacturing foundation, and Ford claims they've built exactly that, all in-house.
The plan to roll this out seems pretty methodical. It actually starts this year with an AI assistant in their mobile apps. Then next year, that assistant moves into the vehicle itself, which will coincide with the launch of the new truck. And all of that is building toward the final step, activating the Level 3 system in 2028.
Now, the vehicle itself is built on a new universal EV platform, and these efficiency numbers you see here, they are absolutely critical. By radically simplifying the vehicle's architecture, Ford is aiming to get the cost savings they need to actually hit that $30,000 price target.
And this right here, this is the nerve center of the whole operation. By developing its own high-performance computer, Ford is vertically integrating the car's entire digital brain. That means they control the hardware and the software, from top to bottom. This one module handles everything, from your radio to the advanced driver assistance systems. It's what Farley calls a combination of the best of Detroit ingenuity and Silicon Valley innovation.
So when you lay this whole plan out, it creates a really stark contrast with Ford's main competitors. It reveals this clear, philosophical split in how to win the race to autonomy.
This slide just illustrates that divide perfectly. On one hand, you have General Motors. They're launching similar Level 3 tech, but their debut vehicle is the Cadillac Escalade IQ, which starts at well over $100,000. That is a classic premium-first strategy. Ford is betting everything on the exact opposite approach.
But of course, a strategy this ambitious comes with enormous risk. And that's especially true when you look at Ford's recent financial performance in the electric vehicle space.
According to analyst Thomas Wagenberg, Ford is looking at $19.5 billion in restructuring charges through 2027. This comes after what he calls billions wasted on shifting EV strategies. So the pressure is on. This new plan absolutely has to work.
And that brings us to the ultimate question, doesn't it? Is this a masterful pivot back to the company's core identity that will finally unlock the mass market for autonomous tech? Or is it a case of overpromising on an unproven platform while under immense financial pressure? The answer won't just shape Ford's future. It could very well shape the future of autonomous driving for all of us.
Thank you for joining this overview. This is where we teach AI and help you get smarter than your competition. We really encourage you to subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. And please remember to like, comment, and share this analysis. It really helps us reach a wider audience of professionals just like you.